Welcome to Trash to Treasure for October. We're well into autumn now and we're looking ahead for things for Halloween. And today I'm going to have a look at some chattering ghost bunting. If you have a little listen, it's quite a spooky sound, and they're made from tin cans. Very simple to do, but quite a good effect when you've got them all hanging up, and they'll survive perfectly well indoors or outdoors. So if you fancy giving it a go, here's how to make them. Begin with a tin can, any can you like, but that sort of size seems to work quite well because you get two ghosts out of a can with this one. Take a pair of scissors and very carefully just make an incision in the edge there. I've just put one in to start me off, and then cut round. Don't worry if it's not perfect, and these little edge bits are spiky, so just be careful, but they're all going to go in a minute. Don't throw this away quite yet because we actually need to keep the ring pull on the top there. So if you just wiggle that loose and put him to one side, then that bit is ready to go. And then do exactly the same thing on the other end. When you've got your finished tube effect like that, take your scissors again and cut straight up the middle. Now you have a finished surface to work with. It's worth, I didn't mention, but it's worth drying washing the cans out first. And then if you just take a little piece of toilet roll or kitchen roll and dry the inside, just makes it easier when you come to draw your shape. So dry it out like that, and then take a pen and you'll put two on there, two ghost shapes. I'm just going to pull out one that I've completely dried from earlier. There we are, and I've got one ghost on there already. And you can freehand do them, or when you've got a few ghosts ready, you can pop one on and draw around him to give you your shape. He's just a very basic ghostly shape. And that's my rough shape. And when you've done that, the easiest way to do it, because the can will incline to curl back in on itself, is to cut it into two pieces. And then you can cut round each ghost one at a time. There's one. Do exactly the same with the other side. And the next thing we want to do is to give him some eyes. Now for this, what I found easiest is to take a hole punch and punch out two eyes. It'll also work out to be where you thread through to make the bunting. So just take him on the corner there, push him in as far as you can, and punch as if it was just a piece of paper, and then round to the other side and do exactly the same thing again. And there we have. Don't worry if they don't come out completely in the middle. He's supposed to be a bit ghostly and a bit spooky. And then take a pen and highlight his eyes, draw a nice ring around them. There we are. That's my ghost ready to add onto my bunting. Now remember I said to hold on to the ring pull from the middle, and this is where it comes in. So I think I'm going to go this end on my threading. So to the end of your line, ring pull on first, like that. Just helps to make the chattering effect. There we are. Ring pull up, and then for the ghost. So up through one eye. Make sure I don't do this back to front. and down through the other eye. And that's him. Pull him along to catch up with his friends. And keep doing that all the way along with as many cans as you want to. And there you have your chattering line of ghosts. If you've enjoyed my chattering ghosts and you fancy having a go, you could always get creative and try a few other items other than ghosts. I had a go with some bats here, and the natural curve of the can gives them quite an interesting effect as well. So you could have a go with bats, or try witches' hats, all sorts of things you could have a go with. But don't be scared of having a try with a tin can, they're really quite good fun. And do come back and join me again for Trash to Treasure next month.